Hey everyone, it's Misty. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm really excited to be a part of the Save the Crafty YouTuber video hop. If you've been following this hop, then you already know why we're doing this, but in case I'm your first stop, well, thanks for being here, and I'll briefly explain it. This hop is a celebration of card making video tutorials created by talented crafters of many different styles, and we're coming together to give our viewers a chance to discover other amazing card makers and help reach monetization goals. All you have to do is watch, like this video, consider subscribing, and click the link in the description below to hop to the next video. And don't forget to comment because we have tons of prizes to give away. As you can see, we have lots of sponsors. The more comments you leave, the better your chances are to win. Please state if you are located in the US or international, as some of the prizes have restrictions. Simon Says Stamp is sponsoring a $25 gift card on my channel. And please check back every day this week as there are 5 days of themed videos. The stamps that I'm using is called Bouquet of Thanks by Simon Says Stamp, and I've stamped it out on some Arches cold pressed watercolor paper. I'll list the colors that I used in the description below because I used a few different brands. This watercolor paper is pretty toothy, so I used my Misty to stamp it out several times using Simon Says Stamp Intense Black ink. I still didn't get a perfect impression, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and take care of that later. I placed the most concentrated colors at the base of my flowers because that's where I wanted it to be the darkest, and then I diluted the color with water and I spread that up towards the tops of my flowers where I wanted it to be lighter. I repeated that process again, and my colors still weren't as vibrant as I wanted them to be, so I added one more layer of pretty concentrated color, meaning I just didn't add very much water to it. This is that final layer of concentrated colors, and what a difference that made. Those colors are pretty vibrant now, which was exactly what I had envisioned. I expected the colors to fade a little bit when they dried, but to my surprise, they really didn't fade at all. But it was still lacking detail, so that's when I decided to pull out my Prismacolor pencils. I chose colors that I thought best matched the color of the flower, or colors that were a little bit darker. I focused the colors on just the bases of the flowers and tried to draw up some shadowing. There's no right or wrong way to do this. I don't have much experience with colored pencils. I just haven't focused on that. So, I just placed the color where I thought shadows would be, or, flowers are usually darker at the center, so that's just what I did. And remember at the beginning of the video, I said I didn't really get a great impression when I stamped this because the watercolor paper is so toothy, and especially after going over those center parts with the colored pencils, it really dulled those lines since the colored pencils are waxy. So I just took a Copic Multiliner and I went over the entire image with it. The flowers are kind of they have a sketched look to it, so it's not just one solid line, it was several lines, so it was really easy to trace it. Next, I'm going to take this really thin die from the Frames die set from Simon Says Stamp, and I'm going to glue it to some fog cardstock. I wanted this to be a simple design, but I felt like the flowers just wasn't enough, so this frame was the perfect addition to round this whole card out. Another easy way to get this frame look, if you don't have this particular die, is just to cut 2 pieces of cardstock and make the inside piece just a tiny bit smaller. Then glue them together and it would pretty much look just like this white frame does. I'm going to glue this to a piece of wood grain cardstock, and then I'm going to go totally overboard with the foam tape. This is what happens when you get too engrossed in whatever video you're watching and you're putting foam tape on, and next thing you know, you look down and you went a little overboard. I must have been watching something good. Alright, I'm going to glue that to my card base, which is the Nina Solar White 110 pound cardstock. And then I'm going to add some Onyx Crystals by Studio Katia for a little embellishment. And then for one final touch, I'm going to go over all the flowers with a Nuvo Aqua Shimmer pen. It's going to give it lots of sparkle. And that is it for me today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this card that I made. All of the supplies that I used are listed and linked in the description below, and you can always head over to my blog for more information. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I hope you would consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. And while you're there, click on that little bell icon so that you won't miss any of my new videos. I usually post one new video a week. Be sure to click the link down below to hop on over to the next video. Also, don't forget to comment as you go. The more you comment, the more chances you have to win. Simon Says Stamp is sponsoring a $25 gift card to one randomly selected winner on my channel, so please leave me a comment for your chance to win. There are over 125 prizes throughout the hop, and over 50 will be given away randomly on random channels. Comments must be left by November 7th. Prizes will be announced November 10th on Justine's channel and blog. You'll find links to her info below as well. Please mention if you are located in the US or international in your comment. And remember, you don't have to comment on every video, but the more you comment, the more chances you have to win. Again, thank you so much for your support. It means so much to me, and I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.